The starting point for me is the chords and some sort of cool little sound that is kind of inspiring and get like a rough vibe going. Just kind of let the music come naturally, let that vibe tell you what to do. If you're just kind of noodling around with chords and sounds and you're just not finding anything, it's great to just do the drums and kind of just space out and have fun and not really think about it. With Regroover, you can drop in a drum sample and isolate certain elements of it, and then also mix the starting points of the different tracks within the loop. And you're able to just create a new loop on the spot by moving like little sliders around. But what I really like about it is that you can isolate certain sounds from a drum kit, and that's great if you want to like just focus on one particular sound that you heard that you really like, and you can make that the focal point. So we're starting off with a synth loop that's from my pack. It goes like this. And we're gonna find some drums that go with it. I pulled this sound from Left Brain's pack. It goes like this. What I liked most about it was the rim shot, and I wanted to use Regroover to pull it out, take a little piece of it, and then pull up Regroover, drop it in, and then it's got the different layers of that specific sound all mapped out for you. And you can start soloing all the other elements. And there's our little rim shot that we like. Here I modified the sound and I compressed it a bit, played with the saturation, and just made it sound like a bit punchier. I pulled that loop out, which you do like so. And I created this little loop. And then from there, I chopped it up and came up with this little pattern. So you don't have to really stick with exactly what you make in Regroover. I think the best part is pulling it out and then modifying it from there. So the next loop is from Paradise Found with Splice Orchestra, and it goes like this. We'll drag it into Regroover. So you can adjust the starting points about when the sample starts to loop. So here are the different like loop points for each of the different stems of the drum track that you've isolated. So with this one, I set the rim shots to be in this pattern here. So let's mesh that with the other one. Let's try it over the loop. And then I added in a kick over here, also from my pack, fuzzy thump kick. And then I also put in a bass that's from my pack. It's just called the one-shot pluck bass. And on top of that, I also sampled a clap loop that's from my pack as well. Sounds like this. And I put that into Regroover, and I made this new pattern with it. I have this little guitar loop from my pack. It's called Groovy Picking. And then from there, you can kind of just freestyle a little bit. Like stream of conscious, want to mess around with a drum loop, you can throw it in there. You might just come up with something that you wouldn't have naturally thought of in your head. The Bob Ross method, letting the happy little accidents happen, the more you can separate your head from what's going on in there, kind of the easier it is for things to come out.